Much is known about the rise and fall of George Ryan, the politician. However, people who knew him personally remember him as a friend.
WGN's Christine Flores spoke with several of them and joins us now with their reactions. Christine.
Well, Micah and Ray, good evening. We spoke to people who stood alongside George Ryan through some of his toughest times. They described the kind of person he was outside of politics and how they'd like him to be remembered.
I'm very sad. He was a hero, did a lot of good in his life, former client, kind of part of the family. I've, been close to them for a quarter of a century.
Andrea Lyon has known former Illinois Governor George Ryan since 2003 and later joined the defense team that represented him in 2006 when he was indicted, having known him as much more than a political figure.
I just got to know him in a way where our families were around each other. My son and his son hit it off because they're both crazy fishermen. And, it's hard to explain. He's just a good human being.
Characteristics that are echoed by former Illinois House Republican leader Jim Durkin.
I remember George Ryan as being an old school politician, and I don't mean that in a negative way. He was the guy that was really wanted to get things done for Illinois.
In 2006, Ryan was convicted of federal corruption charges, accused of racketeering, conspiracy, tax fraud, and making false statements to the FBI. He was then represented by attorney Dan Webb.
He was just a very dear friend. He was actually a quiet and soft-spoken person, but he had enormous insights into what problems were being faced by Illinois.
Messages of sympathy were shared on social media, including one from Governor J.B. Pritzker, who said, "Sending my deepest condolences to former Governor Ryan's family and loved ones. May his memory be a blessing."
He had this incredible way about him in which he was able to find ways to bring adversaries together to get difficult issues done. And I've said that he bridged the gap between Republicans and Democrats in Springfield. Not an easy thing to do.
He stood up and he did something, and he let himself care about the common man.
George Ryan served as the state's 39th governor from 1999 to 2003. He grew up in Kankakee. We're live tonight. I'll toss it back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Christine.